obviously that's what football is. You can practice as much as you want without pads. You can simulate, try to simulate as best as you can situations and, going full speed, covering all that. But it's a completely different dynamic when pads are on. The game seems to speed up even another step. So, it's definitely we need a lot of practices and pads before we're ready to play for sure.
Hey Jeff, it's Deshaun Reed with the Athletics. You had a pretty big role with the Cowboys, both as a starter and on special teams. What do you envision your role with the Raiders being?
Yeah, my role is just going to be to help the team in any way I can. Whether that's as a safety. Obviously, I know I'll be on special teams a lot. So, at this point in my career, I just want to contribute, be on a good team, contribute, and be a leader. Help. We have a really young team, really young secondary in particular, and hopefully just give those guys some knowledge and just help anywhere I can.
Hey Jeff, Ted Graney from the Review Journal. Obviously, talent is the number one thing, but of the defenses that have been good in your career, can you name a few intangibles that maybe they've had that us or the fans might not know about that makes a good defense what it is?
Yeah, I think the number one thing that we need to do as a defense is create turnovers. The best defenses and the best teams, the teams that make the playoffs every year, they always seem to be leading the league in takeaways. So that's going to be first and foremost. In Dallas, we had some great effort defenses where it was kind of a mismatch. It wasn't all first-round picks, Pro Bowl players. We had a whole different number of guys who contributed, and everyone bought into the system of sprinting to the ball, getting there with bad intentions, and when you do that, not only do you intimidate an offense, but you eliminate big plays, you cover up mistakes that might be made just because guys are running to the ball and you're getting 11 hats to the ball every time. So those two things in particular, that's really what we need to focus on.
Hi Jeff, Levi Damien from USA Today. Just wondering what the dynamic is in the safety room, what kind of things stand out to you in terms of the other guys in there?
Yeah, I think I'm getting to know those guys a little better now. Obviously, it's tough. In the off season, we were just on Zoom. You get to know guys a little bit, but the only time we were together it was all football, so we didn't have much time, off the field together. But I like the group. Like I said, we have some young guys. We have Eric, who has been in this system for a while. He's a great leader. The feedback on there. Okay. Yeah. He's a great leader, and we brought Damarious in, who, again, he has a lot of experience playing corner and safety. He's very athletic, good playmaker. I'm enjoying getting to know the guys, and I think we have a lot of guys who have some experience in this league and can contribute, and I think we have a lot of depth.
Hey Jeff, Paul Gutierrez here from ESPN. Speaking of creating turnovers, how fast or how quickly did you mention the hit that you put on Derek when he fumbled against the Cowboys a couple of years ago?
Hey, he brought that up. He brought that up to me. We laughed about it a little bit. That's a long time ago. It happens. He's trying to make a play. I'm trying to make a play. That happens, and he's a good sport about it. So hopefully, I can make some more of those plays, for this team now.
Jerry McDonald from the Bay Area News Group. Raiders brought in, Cory Littleton as well as yourself and some other guys because they've had a lot of trouble covering backs and tight ends for a lot of years now. I'm curious what your observation has been of Littleton as a defender and his ability to defend against the pass, and what kind of stood out to you about him.
Yeah, I think the first thing that stands out is just his athleticism. He's moves like a DB, but he's in a linebacker body. He's really fast and he's very fluid. So this league now is all about matchups, and teams, offenses will just have so many different guys at every position that can win down the field, and quick, agile, fast. So you got to have guys on defense to match up with those types of players. So the days of the 265-pound linebacker doesn't leave the hashes. That's tough in today's game. So I played against him a few times when he was with the Rams, and you just see his athleticism, his ability, his playmaking ability. So it's definitely a good asset to have on the team.
One more question, Vinny?
Jeff, going back to Derek, what have your observations been about on Derek and how comfortable he's looked so far in training camp, and just him as the leader of his team?
I think he's a very high energy guy. He seems to command respect, command attention when he walks into the building, and that's really that's leading is not necessarily just talking and giving rah-rah speeches. It's more so how you conduct yourself and how you handle adversity, how you handle success. So like I said, I'm still getting to know all these guys, and especially guys in the offense. I haven't spent much time with them at all, but my impressions of him are just he seems to when he's at the line, he seems to he has a command of he knows what he's doing. He's very assertive. He's athletic, and he can move with his feet, and then he's very crafty at how he can get the ball out of his hands. He goes at a lot of different angles and seems to just find guys. That's my early impressions of him, and I'm excited to get to know him.